Well, I've lost the light and all the charge on my other phone, but I did say that I would tell the story for Elevator Brewing, and I meant it. So, I moved to Columbus as part of a two-body problem, which is to say, I was a professor's wife at OSU. OSU does this thing where they get people to decide early, and then based on the people who make that decision, like, kind of have some affinity with each other. It's not, there's something there for some of us. But in the very beginning, in this weird honeymoon period between when my ex and I had left Austin, and anyone who has lived in Austin for more than 5 years will tell you that it's not as good as it used to be. I bet O. Henry said that. But some things, even if they're not as good as you remember, they're still worth your time, including real ales, Rio Blanco Pale Ale. It's the one in the green bottle, or at least it used to be. Real ale. So the people who do Fireman's 4, Rio Blanco Pale Ale. It was the first time I'd had Saaz hops, Saaz, because Texas, because Czech. After I left Austin, I did this thing that I lovingly refer to as hippie vegan bike trip with my ex in the West Coast of North America. So we started off in LA, not even LA, Long Beach, I think. Wow. And drove all the way up to, where did we have to ditch the rental car? Vancouver, probably. And after 10 weeks of this, I started my job at OSU, my first job at OSU on Columbus Day, a date that I suggested without understanding the significance of it, because honestly, like, I was just checking email every week while I was out looking at trees and mountains and things. And one advantage the West Coast has over Ohio is no mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are a big fucking deal. Here they are. But it was a good trip. And when I started my job here, I had been in town for a week, maybe? Gosh, I don't remember if we'd had that first house lined up. But the first house I lived in Columbus, Ohio, and this is true, is an Italian village. And my guess is it's still there. It's a 3-story blue Victorian that is subdivided into 2 halves. There's an alley, a one-way alley on the side of it that is really fucking loud. But mostly it's really loud in the morning with cars. With drunk people, who the fuck cares? Like, if people are drunk and shouting, they're fine. They're not having real arguments. That house is beautiful. And before before the Short North got built up, from the master bedroom on the top floor of that house, you could see Levesque Tower lit up at night. It was beautiful. And that is what I saw when I fell asleep. I didn't know anybody in this town except the people I worked with and my husband. And whatever friends I could try to glean from Meetup. But I didn't know myself well enough to find my people. That November, it was for Thanksgiving. My parents and my niece came to visit me and my ex, and they stayed because we had so much space in this house. It was great. But it's November, and it's Zone 6A, USDA hardiness. It's Columbus. It's cold. It was rainy. It might even have been like the kind of miserable rain where it's not quite sleet, whatever. But I was coming from Texas, where the blue laws are even worse than they are in Ohio. Whatever. My dad remembered getting growler refills from his childhood in suburban Illinois, outside St. Louis. And so my dad and I, in my new hometown, walked from not even Victorian Village, but Italian Village, short north for sure, 1 block off of High Street. We walked down to Elevator. We bought my first growler. We got it filled, and I don't remember what it was. And we walked our asses all the way back home. Hi. Hold on. I know, but you're okay. I know, it's exciting. Forgive me. We get excited when the neighbor dogs come home. What? Who's a good dog? Yeah. It's okay, baby. Okay. We had this whole big walk. My dad isn't what I hope my dad was. But Elevator, they took us in. Like, it was like a Thursday. We were grumpy. I didn't know what I was doing. But good Lord, that building is beautiful. And whoever is in charge of it respects the original tile and glass. I hope they still do, because it really is beautiful. It's not at all ADA compliant. That's not cool. But it's a beautiful space. And when I saw this video of that beautiful space with a open window to the outside and safety glass and a rock, first what I thought was, wow, that's a beautiful shot. And then I was like, oh my God, that's Elevator. Oh no. And be sweet to yourself. Don't drink too much. Drink water. You're going to have a better day tomorrow. You're going to sleep well. And you deserve good dreams, because today has been a big goddamn day. Be sweet with yourselves. Drink responsibly. Drink beer made here if you want. I say that, but also, what up, kitty paw? Oh, 7th son too, man. Drink beer made here and drink kitty paw. No lie. It is, in fact. Key lime and guava. Yeah. So, thank you, Columbus Brewers. Thank you in specific, Elevator, for demonstrating what it can look like to be a white ally. Because let's be honest, if you're in craft brewing, you're white. There are exceptions. Let's hear from them. But thank you. Elevator, thank you. Thank you for making the people who live here feel safe. Thank you so much. I love the people who live here. Thank you for making them feel safer and at home. And in turn, you've made me feel safer and at home. Huh. Who knew? White liberals, white people, if you believe in voting with your pocketbook, go get them. Go buy out Elevator. Go buy all their beer. It really is quite good. I had the 3 Frogs. Chef's kiss. Call that the chef's kiss. And it's fucking perfect. So, thank you, in specific, Elevator Brewing. Thank you also to 7th Son. Thank you for this kitty paw. Thank you, Columbus Craft Brewers. Thank you, Ohio Craft Brewers. Thank you, Ohio. Thank you, Columbus. Thank you for porch sitting. Oh my goodness. We didn't have this in Austin. It's too fucking hot. Thank you for small pleasures. Thank you. Thank you, Columbus. Be safe tonight. You're very important. You just are. I'm sorry. Too bad. You matter. Take good care of yourself, please. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Get some sleep. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Or whenever.